Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, the site of the Big East Women's Basketball Tournament. Game 1, first round action. Providence and Marquette, number 9 seeded. Providence Friars, number 8 Golden Eagles. And it was a tale of 9-point leads in the first half. Marquette rolling out to an early 9-point advantage.
And Kanisha Bell doing a great job of finding her range from three-point territory, but Providence answering. This was a tight one back and forth.
Marquette gets that 9-point lead, only to see Providence come back in a high-scoring first half, 44-42 lead at the half, riding the tails of Tori Rule, a 30-point game for Rule. She was going to be a factor all day long, as were the bigs for Marquette. Here's Rule from the corner, raining the threes on the day. Tori Rule, 5 of 11 from three-point range. So a 44-42 lead at the half for Providence. Half number 2 was tight all the way.
I thought Chelsea Butler did a great job of taking charge of the paint. Had a lot of big baskets for Marquette.
In fact, you take a look at the numbers for Chelsea Butler, 17 points on the day, including 6 rebounds. She gets a huge block right there. Butler a major factor in the win as Marquette comes from behind, scoring the last 8 points of the game for the 78-75 win. They'll move on and they will face Seton Hall. Game number 2 matched a couple of teams that have played close games throughout the year, and this one was no exception. Georgetown dropped 14 straight games, yet they came out of the box in a hurry. They had the 9-point lead in the first half.
Dorothy Akamato, the freshman of the year in the Big East, 18 points, 12 rebounds. She was tough early on.
Xavier turned the ball over early. They were able to regroup, and eventually Musketeers were able to take a 7-point lead in the first half. It was cut to 4 at halftime, 34-30. And then it was a matter of playing catch-up for the Hoyas from Georgetown. As we said, the big numbers coming from Dorothy Adamako, also 15 points from Katie McCormick. And Justice Swango off the bench in the second half enabled Georgetown to pull into a tie late, but then Xavier, they said, it's time for us to close this one out.
Well, Xavier did a nice job defensively shutting down the lane and hitting big shots in the clutch. You see the drive there.
Aaliyah Zant,
yeah.
What a game she had. 18 points, 10 rebounds. That was one of her 4 three-pointers today. But again, McCormick rains a 3. The Hoyas would not go away. But it would be Aaliyah Zant off a missed free throw, no less. Zant tracks down this board off her own miss. And with that, Xavier is able to hang on. 70-67, that play coming in the final seconds. And Brian Neal will take his Musketeers into the quarterfinals, where they will face the DePaul Blue Demons. 3 tight games coming up your way on Saturday. Xavier, Marquette, winners moving on.